families are moving to Dubai. People selling their homes in their home country and coming to Dubai. They want a community for their family. And this is what make Town Square really, really exceptional. Like,
don't buy the product, buy the community. And I think the people that have done that are really starting to see that actually, you know what, my investment has doubled, or it's getting close to doubling, or it will double. I can see where it's going. My job is to sell you Dubai, sell you the experience. Your job is to make a decision on where you're going to place your money without me forcing you. So welcome everybody to another episode of the J2 Hub podcast. And we haven't done one where me and B have sat down for a while, but I've been away for nearly 6 weeks or something like that, 5 weeks, something like that. So I thought it was time for us to sit down and do another update on where the market is and what's going on in Dubai right now and what we're predicting for the future. So here he is. You've seen him before. I don't really need to introduce him. I call him B, but his name's not actually B because I still can't pronounce his full name.
What's
but anyway,
my name?
Behenyan. Anyway, well, let's go. So B, let's start.
welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was a really good trip. It was a really, really good trip. I'm kind of relighted, recharged.
No, I can tell.
Ready to go, you know. We spoke about it on the podcast last time that it's very, very important to get away and have a mental reset when you're feeling a little bit like, okay, I've reached the peak and I'm feeling like I might be burnt out. And certain things that I've noticed that have really changed is like, I was getting slight tremors before I left, you know. Those have gone. I was forgetting stuff. Like really getting up in the morning, having brain fog. But all of that seems to have passed. And, you know, I spent some time getting my diet in order, spent some time thinking, some time training, and just really reevaluating everything in life.
That's
and it was
good,
a perfect break. I promote it for everybody. You know, if anybody feels that they need to get away from it all, that's definitely what you need to do. But anyway, that aside, what's going on in Dubai right now, man? We're in September. It's bloody hot. People are just coming back from school holidays or vacations. Tell me, what's been going on while I've been away for a month relaxing?
Everyone are usually saying that summer in Dubai is too slow. No one is buying, no one is selling. And I keep telling people it's not an ice cream shop. It's not that in winter you sell less ice cream, in summer you sell more ice cream. No. Real estate in Dubai is always booming.
Yeah.
While you were away, I think I did more than myself. I did 4 secondary transfer and I think around 5 or 6 off-plan sales.
Nice.
It shows that the market was not as slow. It was slower, maybe compared to, I don't know, May, June, these times, but it wasn't as slow at all.
Okay.
Now that we're seeing that people are coming back, we saw, because we're working in every field. We have rental, we have sales, we have management, everything we're doing. In the last months, I had so many properties for rent, which I wasn't getting any inquiry. I rented them all.
Yeah.
Our team rented them all their properties. So you can see that the market is really, really booming.
Yeah.
It's not just a phrase or a word. No, it's really happening. People are waiting that the market will crash, the prices will go down. I keep telling, look, if you don't buy today, by end of the year, you have to buy it on a higher price. So we saw that, to be honest, that the market, the prices are increasing more like gradually and slowly, but still it's increasing. It wasn't like in 2022 or 2023, which like you were buying today, after 3 months, some projects, I'm not saying all, some very unique project, you could have sold them with 10-15% increase in the price. No, now we have that increase, but it's more slow compared to 2023.
I think yesterday when we sat down for some, you know, regular group training, I think we were pretty shocked when we looked at some reports ourselves. Right, we're looking at townhouses that we sold in our area only last year to our client, Bindia. Big up Bindia. We sold her a 4-bedroom for 2.5 million, and at the time, me and you both thought it was top heavy. But you look now, only a year later, and we're thinking, she bought a very cheap townhouse.
Yes.
You know, we're looking at the figures on what these houses are achieving, and she paid 2.5 for it, and easily she could sell it for 3.1, 3.2 today to the right client. Okay, again, we would say that's on the high side, but for somebody looking, they would definitely pay that.
Yeah. We saw one transaction happen for 3.6 million. Yeah.
I think what people are realizing now is the value in the community, and we've been banging on this for ages. In the past, agents would tell you, oh no, it's 2,000 square foot. The going rate is 1,100 dirhams per square foot. So do a calculation, it's worth this much. Nobody was taking into consideration that let's go and have a look at the community. Let's go and have a look at the people that are living there. And me and you have been banging on about this for years now. Don't buy the product, buy the community. And I think the people that have done that are really starting to see that actually, you know what, my investment has doubled, or it's getting close to doubling, or it will double. I can see where it's going.
No, I agree. Look, because I'm always telling people that the market is changing. I'm repeating this because people they're thinking that, okay, Dubai is the same Dubai in 2017, 18. No, it changed. It's not only buying a studio, put it on rent and earn from the rent. Families are moving to Dubai. People selling their homes in their home country and coming to Dubai. So they don't care about the luxury building, a nice building or a nice unit. They want a community for their family. And this is what make Town Square really, really exceptional. And when I take a client there, they're always asking me, give me a comparison. Show me somewhere else so I can compare with Town Square.
Yeah.
There's nothing. The only thing I can show is Dubai Hills.
Yeah.
But Dubai Hills, how much we're talking for a one bedroom? 1.7, 1.8 million for the good buildings.
And that's if you can get one.
If you can get one, yeah. And okay, location-wise, it's on Al Khail Road. It's like 10, 15 minutes to the beach, to Jumeirah. But still, with like only 10 minutes drive from Dubai Hills to Town Square, you're getting the same community, same greenery, 70% completed, same design, same finishing. Everything is the same for half of the price of Dubai Hills.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are taken back when they step into the community. People always say to me that the main criticism is too far, okay? But the minute they step into the community, it's a totally different thing. And I've had this time and time again for people that are very used to Dubai. They travel in Dubai, they've come before. But the minute they step in, they're like, James, this feels different. This feels different. And you know what? I always say to them, I go, this is the feeling you're getting from the community. You know, it's the actual, because it's real, it's live, you know?
It's there.
And you only have to take somebody round. I've had clients that have looked at projects in JVC, JVT. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. All of these areas have their plus points. But the gut feeling a client gets inside here is generally the right feeling. And I always say to clients, if it feels right in your gut, if everything on paper looks good, if the figures all add up, and you walk into the community and it feels right in your gut, then you need to go for it.
No, I agree. And back to your question, is too far. From where?
Yeah.
This is what I'm always asking. From where? They're asking like from downtown, from Deira, from Dubai. So okay, why you need Deira? Some of them is like it's close to the airport. The new airport is coming 20 minutes from you.
Yeah.
It's far from downtown. Okay, I agree. It's like 25, 28 minutes drive to Dubai downtown. But it's only for Dubai Mall and Burj Khalifa. You have Dubai Hills right next to you.
Yeah, which is
10, 12 minutes.
The mall is fantastic down
Dubai
there,
Hills, I like it more than Dubai Mall. I didn't go to Dubai Mall for I think last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But every week I'm going to Dubai Hills Mall with my wife, with my brother, with a friend. We're always there. And then another thing they have, like, it's too far from the government offices if you want to do something. 2040 plan of Dubai and the future plan of Dubai is to have everything around you with maximum 15 minutes drive. So you can see that when we're applying for visa for our employees, we don't even go anywhere. Everything is online. We don't need to be anywhere.
Yeah.
If you want to go to do the transfer of a title deed, you have trusty office all around you.
Yeah.
You want to go to Dubai Police. You want to go to Tasheel, Amer, Al Amin. They have it everywhere.
Yeah. And they open from very early in the morning as well, right?
Exactly, from 7:30 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's not far from anywhere.
So guys, if you're thinking of investing in Dubai, we offer 2 services. Number 1, you can book a consultation call with us. Now, what this consultation call involves, it's a full overview of Dubai where we show you what's going on where the new up-and-coming spots are to invest. It's a totally free call, so I highly advise if Dubai is pricking your attention, get that call booked in so you can find out where to invest next.
When you explain to them like this.
Yeah. But look, this is a short podcast today because we don't have much time. But look, I wanted to, for people listening, I wanted them to understand our process of how we work with a client. Now, you know, we always say that we are specialists in our field, But what is it that we're doing different from everybody else? I just wanted to explain to people a little bit more, because when we were doing this with some a training with some colleagues the other day and explaining to them why we are a lot different from everybody else and the process we follow, in terms of when we're giving somebody an evaluation, we start with a discovery call, understanding what our client's needs is, taking them through facts, figures, data, presenting them, and then giving them a solution at the end. Let's talk about our process. How does our process typically work? Let's do a bit of role play. So I've come to you first of all, yeah? Let's say I've seen you on Instagram or I've seen one of your ads, I've filled in your ad and I've sent it in. What happens next?
So as soon as we get the lead, we send an email to them. We ask them to book a call with us. Yeah. It's like a free call, consultation call. And on the call, we ask them, like, do you know Dubai? Are you familiar with Dubai? If they are, we explain about the location. If not, we split Dubai as we're always doing to 4 different zones, explaining them where to invest, what to invest, how much are the starting prices.
Yeah, but how do we do that for the listeners? How do we do that process? I mean, in terms of the online thing that we do, the discovery call. Just talk them through that discovery call where you go through your zonal map.
Oh, on a Zoom call, you mean? Yeah, on a Zoom call. So we use this software, this website called GenieMap, which is really, really good in terms of plan. And when I want to explain to clients, I just open the GenieMap on a Zoom call. I explain to them that, okay, we have this Zone 1, which is next to the sea, Dubai Marina, Palm Jumeirah, whatever plots, which is next to the sea and on the beach. And in the history of Dubai, no one lost money there. Whoever bought, since they start selling freehold plots, freehold properties, no one lost money there. Everyone made money. And we have Palm Jumeirah, we have Bulgari, we have Dubai Marina, we have Mina Rashid, Maritime City, and the new location coming, which I tell people keep an eye on that location, is Deira Island or Dubai Island, which is price per square feet is very good. Then we have second zone, which I'm always saying is Sheikh Zayed Road, downtown Business Bay, which is always in demand for the tourists, for people who first move to Dubai, they want to live there, they stay there. We're starting about the starting prices, how much they can earn on rental. Zone 3 is the area which is developed and under development, called JVC, Arjan, Dubai Land, all these areas next to Global Village, all these areas. You can see that all these big developers, Majid Al Futtaim, Shoba, everyone are coming. It's good in terms of return on the investment on the rental. But still it's under development, and I feel it's already appreciated. It will appreciate, but not that much. And the Zone 4, which I'm telling people it's amazing for investment, it's the future of Dubai, is Dubai South, Town Square, MR South, all those areas, Palm Jebel Ali, south of Dubai. Because I'm always saying, like, north of Dubai is Sharjah border. There's no place there, there's no plots left. Everything is built. It's already developed. So Dubai is moving towards south. And everyone has to keep an eye on that area as well. Prices appreciated after they announce for the airport. But still, that area is under development. New roads are coming. Metro station is coming. Bus stations are coming. Everything you can imagine of is coming there. So this is how I divide it.
So just to recap, so stage 1, what we do is we offer you a discovery call, and we call it a virtual discovery call because it's online on Zoom. Now, number one question or number one statement I get from people is when they speak to us is, oh man, there's so much going on in Dubai. I'm so confused. Where do I look? So this discovery call is something that me and B have developed together, which takes you through in 15 to 20 minutes, and it doesn't cost you anything. The call is literally designed to save you months and months or even years of research, because we've done the research, we've got the figures, we've got the data, and we can very, very quickly say to you, look, this zone is this zone is this zone is this zone is this. Then we look at your criteria. What is it that you want to do? Then we can push you to this zone, or this zone, based on what you're looking for, your outcome and your achievement. Now, I feel a lot of brokers, initially, they don't do this, and I always say it, us brokers have 2 ears, 1 mouth, and there's a very good reason for that. You need to be doing double the amount of listening than talking. And a lot of people, I feel, they don't do the talking. They don't do the listening. And I've seen it. I've seen it on. I'll tell you whose Instagram feed I saw it on. It was really, really good. It was from. Oh man, I can't remember his name. He's the guy Gino from Strada.
Okay.
He did a really, really good post, right, where somebody's called him on the phone, and Gino's having a good conversation with him. He's prodding him, he's pricking him a little bit to try and get the right questions out, right answers out of him, and this guy, somebody's giving him his time first of all for a cold call, and this guy straight away, I have great return on investment. And Gina's asking him, so what return on investment have you got? I've got this, and but how does it work? How much do I make? Oh, sir, it will be very good for you in the future.
I'll ask my manager to call you back.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, somebody's given you their time, and you're not prepared. You don't even know what you're going to say. It's almost as if like they've been scripted in the office to call and just offer. And okay, sir, WhatsApp. I send you on WhatsApp. And all that's going to happen is the same thing that happens time and time again, bombarded with WhatsApp messages. I don't send any WhatsApp messages to clients unless it's to ask for their IDs to book a unit or to tell them their unit's been booked. Even these groups that we have with developers, they're great to keep up with, yeah? But again, it's hundreds of projects coming in. You need to keep up to date with what's going on. But I think the thing that people are really missing is the listening side of things. They don't listen to what somebody wants or to properly advise them.
That's the most important thing. This is what I learned in real estate, that motivation, ability, need.
Yeah.
Why are they looking to buy a property? What is their budget? And what is the reason they're buying it?
Yeah.
These are the three most important questions.
Yeah.
That's why we're going through the location first. So they understand what are the location and what they can look for. Maybe someone booked a call, his budget is like $200,000.
But I think what we do on the discovery call is very, very good also, is when you're talking people through the zones, you're actually showing them live projects that are in these areas. So they very quickly can see without feeling insulted that, okay, if I wanted to get in here, I need 3 million dirhams. If I wanted to get in here, I need 5. So psychologically what we're doing is we're showing them also price points in areas so that in their head, when we do ask them that question, what is your budget or what do you feel comfortable with? They've already got it. They've already had an overview.
Exactly. This is why we're doing this first, and then we're going to motivation, ability, need.
Yeah.
Because we want them to understand Dubai. Okay, maybe they have a budget in mind, and no one has open budget. No one.
Yeah.
If someone tells you I have an open budget, they're lying. They have a budget in their mind. It's either £1 million or £10 million or £100K. But they have a budget. In this 1 million can go to 1.2 or 1.5. That's possible. But no one has open budget.
No. They're lying when they say that. They're wasting time.
Exactly. That's why we're explaining these areas. They understand this is the starting price for this. This is what they can get here. Okay, now what you want from us. Now what we are thinking, we give you the best option because we have all the tools. The other day we were talking and I told you, we have all the tools anyone needs for real estate.
Yeah.
Every day I'm searching for the new tools, but there's nothing else we can get. We have Genimap, we have Reading, which is really, really good in terms of transaction history of the properties. We have all the portals. In the portals, we have other tools.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else. We have all these. We study the market. So based on the study we're doing, which is saving, as you said, years for them, we give them the best project we think in their budget.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the second stage. What happens after this? So once we've, established an area, we're looking at market trends. How are we sending out reports? Because I know a lot of our clients are quite impressed by the reports we send them, the data we send them. So we might have a client who comes to us and says, "Oh, James, I've got a townhouse for sale. I want to sell it for 4 million because everybody else is selling it for 4 million." But suddenly, when we offer him our in-depth market report, he realizes and thinks, "Actually, no, you know what? For me to sell this in the time frame that I need to sell it, it needs to be 3.3 or 3.4." I think the portals, especially places like Property Finder, all of those, they're not really, the listed prices are not really run on data. They're run on whatever somebody says he wants to list it. So if Mr. Mohammed turns around and says, "Well, he got 6 million, I will list for 6.5, knowing full well that places in that area are only worth 5.8. The portals ain't going to tell you that. So tell us about the reports that go out and what these reports include.
So the reports we're getting for the latest transactions and the listing prices, we are using Reading.
Yeah.
which is really, really good. They have so much they have so much information, whatever you need. You need sales reports, trends, dices, I don't know, whatever you need.
Wasn't Reading originally started for bank valuations?
It did.
Okay.
I think they're in the market for more than 16 years, if I'm not mistaken. And they just started giving access to the real estate agencies as well for evaluation, for resale prices, listing prices, and they're monitoring everything.
And for anyone listening, that is very similar to Property Monitor.
I think for us as a real estate agent, I can say it has more details.
More details,
reports.
yeah. I noticed that as well.
Yeah. Property Monitor is good as well. It's amazing, like what they're doing. But Reading, it has more details. You can get much many reports, like occupancy rates, everything you need. And we are using that. When someone is giving us a property for sale, for example, they're asking, as you said, 4 million. We go through Reading. We go through portals. What we do, like I'm always checking the portals. Highest prices, lowest prices, newest listings. From that, I'll do my own report. Then when we go to Reading, we have this Reading CMA. We choose the location, we choose the size, we choose how many bedroom apartment or villa. Then we put the offer price. It gives you an amazing chart. It will show you your offered price and what are the latest transaction happen. So where are you standing? Is it below the transaction? Is it more than the transaction? Is it in the same range? We do all these things. Then we go back to the client. Okay, you want to sell it within 1 month? This is how much you can sell. You want to sell it within 6 months? Don't list it now. Wait another 5 months, then come back to us. Because we're not going to waste his time. We're not going to waste our time and our money. We're spending money on each and every listing. People, they don't understand. They think it's for free. Our highest budget is the portals, is the marketing we are doing for these listings.
Yeah. I think the reports are really, really good because even when I started a few years ago, it was very very subjective. You'd kind of send out a report or you'd send them comparables, and all the owners of the properties, all they were literally doing is looking at Property Finder and saying, or Bayou, and saying, this is how much I want for my property, with no facts and figures. And I am to this day really, really shocked how many agents and agencies don't have software like this available to them. You know, how can you call yourself a professional in your field if you don't have the correct tools? You know, it's amazing for us when we recruit new people and they come in from other agencies and they're like, James, I've never had any of this. Like, I didn't have these tools to help me. Now that I've got these tools, I'm going to be flying, you know? So I think our process is a lot different. And then obviously after the reports have gone out, we're very inclined to sit with a client, have a coffee with a client. We're very patient. And the other thing is, clients have always said that you never force me to buy anything. You're never pushy. Why do you think that is?
Because, as we always said, we are not selling $100 product. We're talking about millions. You cannot push a client, okay, put 20K now. He's buying 1 million property. Okay, we can start with 20K, but it's 1 million. It's $1 million there, $1 million property. You get that 20K, and tomorrow, if the guy change his mind, anything happen in his family, or he needs the money he cannot spend anymore, he come back to you and say, give back my 20. You can't. It's gone. So that's why you shouldn't push. Okay, there is always urgency in Dubai market in terms of off-plan properties. People think that when we tell them, okay, if you want this unit, we can book it for you or we can hold it for you for 3 hours or 6 hours.
Yeah.
They think that we're playing the game. No, I'm always telling people, look, if you really like this unit, I can hold it for you. I can ask them to hold it for you for 3 hours or 6 hours maximum. But you need to make the payment within these hours. I'm not saying that the unit, there will be no unit, no. But the unit you like on this certain floor, certain layout, it's not going to be available.
Yeah.
But there will be other units. There is always a unit.
I want to talk about this point a little bit more because people always think it's a sales tactic. And it's not, because I've had it several times before where clients have lost units. Sunday last week, we had a client. She's looking at a great unit, has a great terrace. You know, she's doing a pros and cons list. And I said to her, look, normally they don't hold it for more than a few hours. I've got you 6 hours because I know this is new for you. You need to understand this. You need to take your time. It got to 7 o'clock and she's still not made up her mind. 7:15, she calls me and says, book the unit for me. I go back to the developer. And he goes, James, you know, I could only hold it on the system. I held it till 6:30. It's been booked. And what clients don't realize is that other agents are looking at these units. And if the agency tells them that, look, it's going to become available at 6:30, if your client's ready to book it, call me, then we will book it. You know, it's as quick as that.
Last night.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the unit 6:30.
Yeah.
8:08, the unit was sold.
Yeah, yeah. 6:30 last night. I walked into the sales center just to pick up some documents, have a conversation with one of our guys. And this is the other reason why being a community expert is so good. I've walked in there, straight away they've come to me, James, we have this, 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 and this. And we know you can shift it. You know, they know you have got the contact. So unit comes to me at 6:30, I'm looking at it thinking, you know, at 6:30, I want to go home, I want to relax. And I thought, no, this is a good price, it's a good unit. 7 o'clock, I decided, okay, let me go and get my laptop from the car. 7:15, grabbed a coffee from the person. Started contacting my guys who I know are looking for units actively. Some of them are 50-50. Some of them are like, yeah, they might waste time. Then one guy I remembered was looking for a unit. I call him at, I don't know, 7:30, 7:40. No, 7:40 I send him the information. He's double ticked me, but he hasn't responded. 7:50 I call him and I say to him, listen man, what's wrong with you? I've got your perfect unit here. He goes, oh sorry, I haven't looked at the data. So he didn't even look at the details. I just talked him through it. 8 o'clock he says, let's do the deal. You know? And that's how quick the market moves. And this morning I get a call from the developer saying, James, is there any way we can sell him something else because we think somebody may have sold that unit just before you? And I'm like, no, hell no, because that's been booked now. You know, it's done. The job's done. But for all the potential buyers out there, you need to realize when it's a good developer, a good project, a strong community, stock really does not hang around. It sells itself.
Yeah. This is what I'm always saying. Like, there's always unit, man. I'm not saying, look, the community is sold out. No, there is always unit, but the unit you like, it's a good price, good layout, good location. It will be gone.
Yeah.
Then you end up with the leftover units.
Yes.
Which within the few weeks, those leftovers will be gone as well. Because someone looking at the price per square feet, they don't care where the unit is.
Yeah.
They want the best price per square feet. They'll book it.
And I think just off the point of view is where you say the leftover units, they're not bad units.
No.
Every unit within a good developer is great. They just carry different merits, right? They just have different pros and cons. There is never really a shit unit unless it's a shit developer.
Exactly, I agree. No, leftover in terms of, look, for example, for Indian nationalities, they want Vastu units.
Yeah.
So those units will be gone first. Iranians, they prefer to have more sun in the unit or facing pool or facing park. Those will be gone. What I mean by leftovers is not like bad units. As you said, it's maybe different. It needs different clients. It needs different taste, you know? That's why it's going to be there. But it will always be sold out.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I wanted to mention something about Town Square.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Come back to you. So look, let's go to the last and final stage where we tend to generally meet with a client. What's the typical meeting with like us? If you're meeting with us, how is the typical meeting going to go for the client?
So first we meet them. We sit together. We speak. How is it going? How is it everything? And then we have this amazing presentation for each and every areas, mainly for Town Square because we are focused there. Thanks to you, you made this presentation. I'm editing it, updating it. Yeah. We go through first with the data of Dubai. Like what was the rental prices, how much is increased, what is the population, what is the inflation rate. Then we go to Town Square. We're talking about the project. I'm just giving Town Square as an example. We're talking about the area. Okay, what is Town Square? What is included there? What's amenities? What do they have in there? Who owned Town Square? Who is the CEO? Who designed it? We go through this together. And then we go through the amenities they have in the area. What is the location of Town Square? How many minutes? What will come up around Town Square in terms of metro station, in terms of these things. And then again, we go back to the figures. Okay, this is the payment plan. How much you need to pay now? 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. After that, we show the client that, okay, look, when we're talking about the prices per square feet, when we're talking about investment, this is town square in terms of price per square feet as of August 2024. This is the average market, average price in the market for a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom, average price per square feet. We compare this with them. And then at the end, we show them that how we can help them to build a portfolio, because we are not here to sell one unit. There is really amazing slide at the end, which we show people if they go through mortgage or through cash, how much they earn from the rent.
Yeah.
If they're cash buyer, how much they earn from the rent if they're mortgage buyer. And we show them that, look, if you buy this property right now, we manage your portfolio that without even putting anything from your pocket, within 10 years, you can own 3 properties. Because the first one you're buying, once it's handed over, you keep 3 years of rent, it will be a 30% down payment for another property. The second one you're buying, with helping the first one, after 3 years, it will be around 30 to 40% for the third property down payment.
It's just a compounding effect.
Exactly. Yeah. So in a long term of 10 years, you'll own 3 properties with paying only for one. This is, I believe, what makes us different, because we are not just one-time transaction.
Yeah, yeah.
We are,
and you know, you just have to look at it. Many of our clients, they're friends now. You know, they've become long-term clients. Even after people have bought, when they come to Dubai holiday, we still have dinner with them. We'll meet. You know, I think for us, it's a very nice process that we've created. So if you are watching, you know, listening to this podcast, you're watching this podcast, or you may even see this in a snippet as a reel, and you're sitting there in Dubai, or you've flown over to Dubai and you're exploring the market, and you need to speak to somebody who's going to give you an unbiased opinion and not force you to buy anything,
give us a call.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to give us a call. Most of our clients tend to come here and stay on the Palm, so we're very used to meeting clients in the Palm and drinking overly expensive coffee. But it's always good, you know, at the end of it, if you decide to buy, you buy. If you don't, we've created a new contact, and somewhere along the line, when you are ready, you're going to remember the process and how we made you feel, you know, and I think that's very, very important, because you will not get a pushed sales from us. And people always comment time and time again, are you not going to try and sell me something? My job is to sell you Dubai, sell you the experience. Your job is to make a decision on where you're going to place your money without me forcing you.
And I don't want people to take wrong that we are only focusing on Town Square and we are only selling Town Square. No, we are registered with 118 developers. We actively study the market. We're actively going to the developers, updating ourselves. And if someone has come to us and let's say they have a budget of 5 million dirham, that's a different location.
Yes.
They have a budget of 10 million dirham, that's a different location. They have a budget between 1 to 3 million, okay, Town Square is an option as well. In that budget, we give them the best option they can find, because we are active in the market. We have all the tools to compare.
Yeah. I think what B's saying is that the process that we talked about today is with one of our favorite communities.
It's one of the, look, this is where we're living, where we're buying, where we're going to the pub, where we're going to the restaurant.
Yeah. It's home for us as well. So it's very much, you may have seen our reels, every so often you'll see us signing an SPA, because not only we sell the area, we buy there. So the process we've talked about today is completely based on Town Square, but then another member of our team does exactly the same process, and they may focus on Dubai Creek Harbour, or another one may focus on, you know, Science Park or JVC or JVT. So the process is always the same, and it's a very systemized process to take you on a complete journey. Not just sir, are you buying, 20% down, 1% this, all that nonsense. It really is a nice streamlined process on how we work.
Yeah, it depends how much they want to spend. We can help them with all the areas, all the location. We give them the best option, and we always give them comparison.
Yeah.
Like if you have this, we have these 3 locations which we think they are the best. This is the best in our opinion in terms of ROI, rental, or whatever. This is the best if you want to live in. This is the best if you want a short term. This is what we're doing. Like we can offer them.
Well, we're almost out of time, but a couple of things we just wanted to touch base on. So some of the things me and B have recently been involved in is number one, we've been involved in the renovation space. So you're probably going to see quite a few videos of a project that we're doing down in the marina, where we're completely gutting this thing back to brick. It's not just an upgrade, it's a full-on renovation. So we are in the renovation space now.
A to Z.
And rather than playing with clients' money, first of all, we've decided to play with our own money and document the whole journey, so that in the renovation space itself makes us totally different, because any mistakes that we're going to make with our own money, and we're going to show you from start to finish what we've made and how we've done it. And the second good thing, what we've just started to get involved in, is we've just launched a kind of a range of furniture. So a lot of people have asked us, okay, you know, the stuff that you sell comes with appliances, it comes with tiles, but I need some support with furniture. And furniture was always a very hit and miss thing for us. Many people will go down to Dragon Mart, they'll go here, they'll use these online companies that can furnish for 20, 30,000 dirhams. And when stuff arrives, it's not very good. So we've actually teamed up with one of my very, very good friends from the UK who's been in the furnishing space for a long time. We now have a warehouse over down in Al Quoz where you can come, you can see furniture, you can test it. And a lot of people are quite shocked at the cost of it comparable to that. It's coming in cheaper than places like IKEA, some of the other big places. And it's really, really good stuff. It's real on point trend.
It's custom made.
Yeah, yeah. And the other great thing is, from the time of you booking a unit off plan, we can take your drawing, we can take a small deposit and plan your furniture now, so that in handover we can have your furniture arranged, ready to go. So a couple of really nice, exciting things going on moving forward that we're working on. So we'll talk a little bit more then.
And for renovation, just to mention, we're not just doing changing flooring or doing a painting and resell the unit with 500k extra. No, we're doing A to Z. We're taking it to the bricks. Like, we tear it down, everything, the kitchen, the bathroom.
Yeah.
We're increasing the height of the roof, everything.
Yeah. So
we're trying everything in our own project first to have the experience, and then we can offer it to our clients.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we decided a while ago that it's going to be the best way to do it is to actually do it ourselves, rather than, you know, playing. I know there's a lot of companies out there playing with clients' money, and it shocks me when I see some of the resale prices going up for renovated projects, and then the agencies and the brokers are wondering why nobody's phoning or why is nobody buying, because you sold your client a false dream. You know, you've renovated a property that was probably touching top end of market. You've gone overboard with the cost and the expenses and what you've spent, and now you're in a position where you're having to list it at the highest price in that building, which just doesn't make sense, with no comparables. And then you're wondering why you can't sell it. And now your client's thinking, do you actually know anything about renovations? Do you actually know about the process? Do you actually know where to save money, how to systematically plan this? Because if you can't get it right on a $3-4 million property or dirham property, you sure as hell is going to get it seriously wrong on something that's 12, 15, 20 million dirhams.
True. Because I'm always saying making profit will start from the day you start buying the property.
Absolutely. You lock
You're
in
buying
the profit
at the
when you
right
buy it.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're buying at the right time, right price, right place, right building. These are the important factors.
Yeah.
It will start from there. Then the cost of renovation, selling price, everything else will be after that.
Yeah.
But to make profit, you have to start right.
Absolutely, I agree with you. But anyway, on that note, we do have a YouTube channel now. So these are placed on YouTube for people who want to watch them while they're in their office. Episodes are on all the major podcast channels as well, so you can pick them up there. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.